Hi everyone, this is Sharon, the Night Owl Scrapper. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. I wanted to share with you today some layouts that I created using the January designer kit that the Paper Niche has for sale. So this is my first layout that I wanted to share with you, and everything that you see on this layout is from the kit. So let me see, because I always have a hard time with these layouts because they're so big. But as you can see here, I did a lot of fussy cutting, and I cut out all the flowers that you see in the back over here, and I layered them in several layers using pop dots, as you can see over here, and all the way in the top over here as well. I also used some of the Prima flowers that came with the kit, and then some of the Webster's Pages accents over here, and this is Prima. This is also Prima. Then I cut these out using one of my MFT dies, and I cut this out of a brown, or not brown, yeah, it's kind of like a brownish green and ivory damask paper that came in the kit, and I love it because I wanted the variegated look on the you know, on the sprays, like if you could see there. So I cut a few of those out because it was subtle, but it added a little bit of like texture to the layout right there. So I did that on both sides. I added a few of these sprays in there, and then this is a spray that came in the kit, but it's missing some little other flowers that that I cut out for another layout that I'm going to show you. So basically this is what was left after I cut out some flowers that were in it. So I used it there. I used some of the Prima what are they called? I forget these tiles. They're so pretty. Look how pretty they are. So I added two there, then another one of those Prima accents there, Prima flower, then some Webster's Pages accents there. So I layered over here some of the trim that came in the kit, some of the paper that came in the kit as well, and then this bling over here. I added one of the transparencies, the bird cage transparency. I added it in here, and then I glued on top one of the Webster's Pages little accent things, I forget their name, and then some more of that bling for the cage, I guess the wire that's holding the cage from the ceiling. That's what I wanted to portray there. So over here, these sticker letters were in the kit as well, and then these letters are actually raw chipboard that came with the kit, and I just painted them using ivory craft paint, just from your local craft store. You can find it. It's just regular craft paint. So that is the first layout. Just some layering in the back of the different pattern papers. So I hope you're able to see. I'll have pictures. I punched out some with my border punch. I put a layer of that in the back. You're going to be able to see this layout a little better in the pictures. You can always check them out at my blog, smscrapperdesigns.blogspot.com. So that is the first layout. So the next layout I wanted to share with you is this one over here, and it is from the same kit. As I said, everything that you see is from the same kit. Some people have asked me in my previous videos whether I use several kits to make all my projects, or if I use just one kit. And the reason, the real thing is I only use one kit for all my projects, just one. Like I got a question last month because I made several layouts and a mini album. Somebody asked, do you really use just one? Because it seems like you got so many projects out of one little kit. But yeah, I only use one, and the fun thing is that after I'm done with all my projects, I usually have a ton of product left. I try to make as many projects as my time allows during the month, but I usually have a ton of product left to make other projects later on. So the kit is really packed with a lot of supplies, and if you watch my videos at the beginning of each month, you could see everything that comes in each kit per month. So anyways, I just wanted to address that because a lot of people were wondering and they thought I was using several kits, and I don't. I just use one. So anyways, this layout is a layout of my husband when he was a baby. Not a baby, but a small child. And I titled it Silly Little Boy. And the only thing that wasn't included in the kit was the paint. Everything else was on the kit. This is just the same ivory paint that I used in my other layout. I just, you know, dropped it all over the page, like sprayed it all over the page. And I painted these letters also with the paint, and I don't know if the light is gonna allow you to see, but this has some crackle in it. In the pictures you'll be able to see. I painted it dark navy first, then I put the crackle medium, and then I put the ivory paint on top, and then it created the crackle on the letters. I wanted the distressed, messy look since it's a boy page after all, and I didn't want it to look too girly because I did this banner, but I added some of the trim that came in the kit right here and right here. And then I added these little flowers. These were the ones that I cut from the spray that I used in the other layout. I cut these out and then used them over here. So when I did this, I was like, oh, you might have gone too girly. So I kind of splattered some stuff and made it look a little bit rougher. Then over here I cut this out from one of the ephemera packs that came in the kit. You know, it's like a little wagon, and these are actually the original pictures from there. It's not like I reprinted them or anything. So he was just playing with I guess his father's glasses. He was 2 at the time. It was pretty cute. So I did the same banner thing at the top, and I distressed all the edges. I layered some of the paper. I love doing the distressing. And then over here, down here, I have one of the stickers. I cut it out. This is a part of a bigger sticker. I cut it out, distressed it, and then I layered some more of the trim, and then some of that spray that I cut for these. I cut a little bit off and put it here. And then here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write my husband's name and the age, you know, how old he was, the time that these pictures were taken. So, you know, basically that's how the layout is going to go. That's how it's going to be. This video is almost 9 minutes, so I'm going to cut it off here. I'm going to come back with some other layouts that I've made with the kit. So stay tuned for that, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.